Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Todd Williams of Bristol.
Recently, I was asked to do something I had never done before, and I was very nervous about it. The city of Bristol was kind of facing a major decision. Two places had applied to sell recreational marijuana on Route 6, the main street through Bristol, and it had gone before the city council and the mayor, and the mayor and the city council asked me to speak on that. And it's the city where I'm the pastor, and they wanted to know my thoughts, and I was afraid to do it. I'm used to speaking. I speak at church, of course. I speak, in lots of places, but I had never in my life spoken in a political world like that. I had never spoken to the mayor and the city council with lots of other people in the room, and I was uncomfortable about it. Not doing it. I knew God wanted me to do it, and I was going to do it, but I was nervous. I was afraid. I was reminded of the verse, and many of you know this verse, in 1 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I was reminded of some truths around this, that so many times God doesn't just give us what we need. Many times He doesn't merely give us what we need. Instead, He is who we need. He becomes who we need. And He invites us to encounter Him and experience Him in new ways so we can deepen our relationship with Him. And so what do I mean by that? Let's look at this. Let's look at this verse. One of the words here is love. He hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but love. God just doesn't give us love. He is love. God is love. And because He's love, He wants what's best for us. And He invites us to encounter that love in a fresh way and to know Him as the God of love. He wants what's best for us. Another word here is power. Now that's important. Another word is sound mind or wisdom, and that's important. Wisdom, wisdom is knowing what's best. I mentioned the world of politics. Every politician I've ever met claims to want what's best for me. They claim to love me. But sometimes a little suspicious on how much do they actually know what's best for me. But not so with God. God is all wise. He knows what's best for me. So because He loves, He wants what's best. Because He's wise, He knows what's best. And He's inviting me to experience Him as the all-wise God who always knows what's best for me. And then there's this third word that's so important, power. Just because a person wants what's best and knows what's best, the question now is, are they able to do what's best? Well, with God, the answer is yes. He is the all-powerful one. And again, instead of just giving this power, He says, I want you to know me. I want you to know my love. I want you to know my wisdom. And yes, I even want you to know my power. I can do what is best for you. And when we relate to God on these three areas, where He's love and He wants what's best, He's wise, He knows what's best, He's powerful, He does what is best, our fears are driven away and replaced by this deep and abiding and experiential relationship with God. Well, I went and I spoke to the mayor and the city council, and God gave me the words to say, and He gave me the heart to say it and the wisdom to say it in a right way. And as we were done, I just praised Him for it, and I gave Him thanks because I got to encounter and experience Him in a fresh way, and it was a wonderful and beautiful thing. What are you facing in life? Trust God and deepen your relationship with Him. This is Pastor Todd Williams of Bridge Community Church in Bristol.
You've been listening to Pastor Todd Williams of Bristol, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.